Hey Soners, Shakarez or Killbot here, and you guys have been requesting videos about mid lane tips, so here am I to deliver. I'm going to break this down into several videos as I don't want to flood you all with too much information. Let's start with the matchup and the game I'm in. Now this game I'm playing as Kale on Killbot versus Lulu, which is a very balanced matchup. In short trades they'll go kind of even, and in long trades you'll obviously see Kale winning. The problem is that Lulu can avoid long trades by using Glitter Lance and backing off, and even if she needs to, she can polymorph you, she can use Whimsy to speed herself, so it's really hard to trade with Lulu and get a favorable trade. It's mostly even trades. Also worthy of a mention is the fact that I have wrong runes for this matchup, as I was counting on the Zed mid, but I figured it would be better to have armor and scaling magic resist than no armor and have to face Zed. I'm also running exhaust over heal or ignite because of Zed and because Blitz didn't have exhaust. On to positioning in lane. Let's start with dealing with ganks. Elise most likely started red buff, and I can usually track where the enemy jungler is by looking at my own. In this case, Udyr started at his top buff, so Elise will be at her top buff when Udyr is at his bottom side buff. What does this mean for me? First off, I can place a ward on the top side to see if she's coming, which I didn't do, but secondly and more importantly, I should be closer to the bottom side of mid lane. Elise is probably ganking from top side, giving more escape paths, and I'm also closer to my own jungle in case I need help. As I suspected, the gank comes in. Elise has the single target stun with the longest range, so she's very dangerous in these ganks. Lulu also has Ignite, so an Elise gank can be deadly for me. Let's see how I get rid of this gank. So, going back to watch it again. I speed myself up to gain some distance and walk in a straight line, waiting for Elise to throw her cocoon. She throws it predicting my movement, so I just quickly step back in order to avoid it. I have to back because I'm quite low, but I didn't burn flash, meaning I'll still have it for future fights. I have to back off, but before I do, I last hit 2 more melee minions, and let's look at the wave. Lulu's minion wave only has 3 caster minions, while I have most of my wave, with 2 melee and 3 caster minions. This means that she's going to take time if she wants to push the wave. Not only that, a fresh minion wave is about to come to lane, meaning she'll have to kill 11 minions if she wants to push to my turret and make me lose farm. This is basically a perfect time for backing, and I use it to my advantage to get the item advantage and duel Lulu with more ease. The other time when it's best to back off is when a wave with a siege minion is coming, aka every 3 waves, so 3rd, 6th, 9th wave, etc. These minions are usually the priority for the turret to hit, and they take reduced damage from the turret, so it buys you time to come from base to lane without losing too much farm. I just came back to lane and Lulu hasn't backed yet. She has the level advantage, but I have the item advantage with extra sustain and an extra Dorans. This means I should force trades and try to force her to back while pushing the wave, making her lose experience. Except Elise tries to gank mid again because duo Q is OP. She actually lands the cocoon this time, but Lulu is reluctant to follow as she's low on HP. Lulu shields Elise, trying to combo a Glitter Lance. From this moment onwards, I know that I can kill Lulu as she doesn't have a heal as a summoner spell, her shield is on a cooldown, and she isn't level 6, so wild growth isn't available. All of this and Udyr isn't coming. I flash in and Q Lulu, killing her. Elise is now kind of screwed. I exhaust her just to make sure she doesn't make it out, and we kill her. As a result, and seeing that we have a siege minion wave, Tiger Udyr, and Kale, we end up taking the mid turret down immediately. That's all for today. Join me next time with part 2, where I'll be covering roaming, warding, dewarding, and jungle farming. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the Rift. Shakarez signing out.